Hey folks, this is Justin from the Leonidas Knives and Gear channel. Hope you're doing well out there. And lately I was just working on some of my displays of my collectibles and action figures, and I do have several out of the box. I'm just kind of one of those collectors. I like to have some toys and figures that, pristine mint in the box. Some of them I like to crack open and display. And unfortunately, for those out there who do this as well, you probably have come to find out that a lot of these, especially these taller action figures, 6-inch and taller, that they oftentimes don't really stand on their own very well. So you're forced to either find a display stand. Sometimes, these figures will come with one. More than often, they do not come with one. And really, at the end of the day, it kind of just works out best if maybe you just make your own. Or something cool to do is either get a 3D printer or find someone with a 3D printer. My brother, the Tenacious Z, has been making some really nice little stands. It's for a Halo figure and looks awesome and can be very effective, but not everybody has access to a 3D printer or wants to buy some of these stands on Etsy. They're not exactly expensive, but they're not cheap either. A really good do-it-yourself method, what I've been tinkering with is, I think I put this one together over a year ago for sure. This is a McFarlane, a Halo figure, and it's just glued down to a piece of plywood. I basically cut out a little chunk of, I think it was 1/4 inch plywood, and painted it, put some felt on the bottom, and actually put 2 small dabs of hot glue, and then pasted down the figure. Now some folks out there will absolutely not do anything like that, even to the bottom of the feet of a figure, and I completely understand that. It's totally up to you. I've kind of experimented with this some, and I haven't really came up with too many negatives there. I mean, I haven't really severely damaged any figure before. Oftentimes they'll just sort of, if you were to give it a lot of pressure, it would pop off of the hot glue. If anything, again, if there's any damage, it's going to be at the bottom of the feet of the figure. So anyway, yeah, this one's lasted for quite some time, and it certainly displays well, and it works. Another method that I came up with today was a little bit more lengthy. I have a piece of, I think this is oak from a door threshold. Looks really nice. It is unfinished right now, but what I did is I took these little attachment sort of hanger rings, similar to like the wall hooks you can get, and I basically snipped these down to make sort of like these little catches, like loops, where his feet would go through. Now, it wasn't super difficult, but I did have to measure them out and start some pilot holes, and then I super glued them in. But it seems to be super effective, and there's no glue on the figure, no modifications. Good looking little stand, and then his feet pop right back in. No problemo. So keeps this figure from falling and getting broken, because some of these, as you know out there, folks who collect, some of these figures become irreplaceable. Got a transformer here. This one would definitely be difficult to find a stand for. Again, maybe you could have something 3D printed, but I will say the feet are sort of hollowed out, and you could 3D print something on that, but I feel like it would be difficult. You almost have to have something, like to catch it, to slide into, almost like, some boots or something on there. But what I did was I have the piece of threshold there, and I used some thin wire. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby, and I drilled some holes all the way through, and I attached the feet directly to the base, and it's been really great so far too. Now, it's not like an easy way to get the figure, or the transformer on and off from that display platform. You'd have to, cut the wire and redo that, compared to the Metal Gear Solid figure here, where you just slide the feet into the loops. But both seem very effective. Both are pretty cheap methods to do. But and then again, probably one of the coolest and most cutting edge ways to display is a 3D printed stand. But yeah, there you have it. I just wanted to share that of, as a collector, just kind of what I'm doing to make sure that some of these figures don't fall over, even in their cases, their bookshelf case, they fall over, and sometimes things break. So anyway, folks, I hope you found the video useful. If you did, hey, please give me that thumbs up. I'd love to get some comments down below, and please subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a good one.